Hello, what's up guys? My name is Percy and I'm the Guinness World Record holder for the largest collection of fast food toys. Yes, baby! And I'm here once again to tell you another amazing and stupendous and inspiring Percy's fast food toy story. And our fast food toy story for today is none other this Kinder Joy egg, which I acquired recently when our company gave us this 100 peso gift certificate from the Metro Mall. So we went there with some of my friends and grabbed a load of all these groceries and all these amazing stuff, and then had a shopping spree. And one of the grocery items that I got are actually this Kinder Joy eggs. Okay, so let's get a crack of this and see what is the surprise toys inside. Okay, and your guess is good as mine. Hopefully it's a toy that still isn't in my collection, otherwise it will be a little bit disappointing when you have duplicates. Yeah, there's nothing worse than having duplicates, especially with surprise toys. Okay, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed that this is actually a unique toy, surprise toy at that from Kinder Joy egg. So let's get a crack of this particular Kinder Joy egg. Crack crack. Okay, let's open it up. Once again, the gold foil, just like the ticket from the Willy Wonka chocolate factory. This would transport us into this wonderful, mesmerizing experience of the chocolate treat by Kinder Joy. It's a combination of white chocolate and dark chocolate and 2 wafer balls to add texture to our chocolate experience. Okay, over at the other side we have this scooper, which we can easily remove. Carefully, of course. And then once you're able to remove that, you would see that there is actually a QR code there, and once you're able to scan this particular code, you can get to foray into this Magic Kinder app, or is it Kinder Magic app? Magic Kinder app, okay, for a lot more magical experiences, as if opening a surprise toy is magical enough. Not enough. Well, you also get to experience a lot more magic from Kinder Joy when you enter the Magic Kinder app. Okay, so let's open up another magical experience, and right now I am summoning the help of Mumford from Sesame Street for the incantation. I love peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Wow, there really must be magic in this what's this? In this particular QR code, this Magic Kinder app. Wow, look at me, I'm what's that? Transport? My wardrobe all of a sudden instantaneously changed into this more comfortable gray shirt. Well, anyway, well, that's the magic of Kinder Joy egg. Okay, so now on with the toy. Okay, so inside the toy we have this, a lot of parts actually, and then it also comes with the, hold on a second, what is that? Okay, it also comes with a pamphlet. Okay, so when you look at this flyer actually, so when you look at this, you would more or less get the gist of how the toy actually works. So there is a scenario here about the toy. There's an octopus and some, what's that, fins? Okay, and then over at the back we have some detailed instructions on how you can probably assemble the toy, or how you could actually play with it. Some instructions, you know, easy DIY building the figure, and also easy instructions so that you can make the most out of the toy. And then over here, this is a QR code of the once again, the Magic Kinder Joy app. Okay, so that you can foray into this app and then do some magical tricks just like what I did. I mean, from that very formal suit into this more comfy shirt. Okay, so this is great. So I suggest that you, when you do buy your Kinder Joy egg, you go look for the QR code so that you could learn a trick or two from Kinder Joy. Okay, now on with the toy. I'm gonna leave this open because I often refer to it when I'm trying to assemble a toy. Now, in this amalgam of parts, it is menagerie of parts, we have all these amazing stuff. Okay, first we have the octopus. So we have an octopus here. Okay, look at that. The octopus looks so cute. And then over here we have what appears to be like fish fins. You know, the tail, the fish tail. Okay, now based on the instruction, I think we're gonna put the fish tails in your finger. If you have smaller hands, you can probably use your pointing finger. But in my case, since my smallest finger would be the pinky, we can probably use this. And then you can probably invite a friend or your sister or your brother or your nephew, and then he would wear the other fish. Okay, so that's it. And then what happens is you have to flip. Oh my god, this is very difficult. You have to flip the octopus from one opponent to the next. Okay, so flip it, and then you flip it. I think you have to place. You have to place. Okay, I need another table here. A makeshift table, our trusty makeshift table. So if you have the octopus here, you insert it from underneath and then you flip it, and then the opponent will once again. Okay, look for the and then you can flip it as far away as possible from your opponent. And I guess the thing here is the one which reached the furthest distance and with the flipping of the fishtails would definitely be the winner. Okay, so you can start practicing the flipping of the octopus using your fishtail fingers here. Okay, I think this is a very neat idea, very neat toy, and I think the kids would definitely have tons of fun and excitement as they play with the octopus of under the sea games. Okay, and I must say this is just an amazing grace. So once again guys, let us try to be thankful for every amazing grace that come to our lives, be they in the form of an octopus game. Look at that, I have fish fingers. Or also be thankful for our ocean resources. I mean, the world under the sea. It's such a beautiful thing to behold. And although I haven't done any scuba diving or, you know, exploring the seas, well, I think the closest thing I did was when we went to Zambales. Me and my friends, we celebrated our anniversary there. I think it was May the 3rd. And we went there, and it was a most amazing experience because we never realized that there's actually a very strong storm at that time. So when I did see the ocean for the first time, it was a little bit dark, and I saw this very huge waves. I thought I was in the middle of the you know, the Moses dividing of the Red Sea. I think it's a wall of ocean. It was so scary and so gargantuan, and oh my god, I was awed and so amazed by this very strong forces of nature. It was the first time that I've ever seen the ocean, and it was that experience. It's a good thing I never really thought that there's actually a storm, so I thought it was a normal thing, a normal phenomenon in the oceans, that you have very huge waves such as that. Okay, so I think because of that beautiful creation, that gift of God, it is our responsibility to take good care of our oceans, of our seas, the world under the sea, the octopus, the fishes there, you know, rare species that we probably haven't seen yet, and it would be a pity that it would be destroyed even long before we can actually see them and the next generation to see. So I encourage you to also help out protect this wonderful, amazing grace that God has so generously given us. Okay, so basically, guys, let's try to be thankful for every amazing grace that come to our lives, be they small or big, like the ocean, be they seemingly insignificant, or the truly eventful ones, or just about every amazing grace that make our lives a lot more happy and jolly. And I thank you guys for always tuning in to Percy's Fast Food Toy Story, and I hope to see you again with our next one. So until then, bye bye, see you around, bye.